Good morning, students. Let us proceed to exercise 8.3. Okay, exercise 8.3, comparing quantities. We have already done exercise 8.1 and 8.2. Now moving to 8.3. Here, first thing we will learn about ratio to percent. How to convert any ratio to percentage. Okay, now separately, we know the meaning of the words. Ratio, we know what is the meaning. Percent also we are knowing the meaning. Ratio means how much part. Ratio shows how much part is there of any quantity. And percent means out of 100 how much part is there. Okay. So, we know what is ratio, what is percentage. Now, in this exercise, we are going to convert each part of the ratio into percentage. So we have taken one question. Convert each part of the ratio to percentage. So ratio is given here. So can you tell how many parts are there in this ratio? In this ratio, 2 parts are there. First part is 3, second part is 1. Okay. In this ratio, 2:3:5. So how many parts are there in this ratio? 3 parts are there. Now here we are going to convert each part of the ratio into percentage. Okay. So before calculating the percentage of each of the part, we must know how many total number of parts are there. We must be knowing how many total parts are there in order to find the percentage. Okay. So, first of all, we will find the total parts. Total parts. Here, how many parts are there? 3:1. So, first part is having 3 plus second part is having 1. So, total number of parts equals to 4. Okay. So, total number of parts is 4. Now, out of the 4, first part is 3. So, we are going to find the percentage of that. Okay. For 3, we are going to find the percentage of this part. Okay. So, percentage of first part equals to, first part, how many parts are there? 3. Total number of parts? 4. And we are going to convert into percentage. So, into 100. Okay. We are going to find the percentage of each part. So, we have to take each part out of the total part. And we have to multiply by 100 so as to get the percentage. Okay. So you can here write percentage of first part of ratio, that is 3. Okay. So 3 by total number of parts, that is 4 into 100. So you can cancel over here. 4 ones are 4. 4 25s are 100. Now you can multiply 3 into 25, how much? 75 percentage. Okay. Now we are going to find the percentage of the second part. Second part is how much? 1. Okay. So percentage of second part of the ratio equals to, second part is how much? 1. Whole divide by, how many total number of parts are there? 4. Okay. Now we are going to convert into percentage. So into 100. Okay. Now you cancel. 4 ones are 4. 25s are. So you will get 25 percentage. Okay. So 3:1 means 75% is to 25%. Okay. So in this way we will convert ratio into percentage. Now there is 2 parts in that ratio. Now we are having 3 parts. So same thing we will follow. Same procedure. Okay. First of all, we have to find the total number of parts. because we need that. So what is the total number of parts? Total number of parts equals to, first part is having 2 parts, plus second one 3, plus third one 5. How much it will come? 5 plus 3, 8, plus 2, 10. Now we will find the ratio, find the percentage of each part of the ratio. So percentage of first part of the ratio, how much? First part is 2 parts out of total number of parts, that is 10, and we have to find the percentage, so into 100. So 10 ones are 10 tens are, it will come 20%. It will come 20%. Okay. Now we are going to find the percentage of the second part of the ratio. So percentage of second part of the ratio. Second part, how many parts are there in the second part of the ratio? 3 parts are there out of total number of parts, that is 10 into 100, as we are going to convert into percentage. So 10 ones are 10 tens are 100, that will be equal to 30%. So second part percentage is 30%. Okay, now similarly you have to find the third part percentage of third part of the ratio. Third part, how many parts are there in the third part? 5 parts are there. Out of total number of parts, how much? 10 into 100, as we have to find the percentage, that will be equal to 10 ones are 10 tens are, so 5 into 10, 50%. So in this way we are going to convert any ratio into percentage. Every part of the ratio, in this way we can convert into percentage. So I hope it is clear. So here we have already learned how to convert each part of the ratio into percentage. Now we will try to do some word problem. Okay, word problem based on ratio, conversion of ratio into percentage only. Okay, how to frame that one. Okay, so let us do that. 2 parts are here. So first part of the question is that chalk contains calcium, carbon and oxygen in the ratio 10:3:12. Find the percentage of carbon in the chalk. Okay, means a chalk is made up of 3 things: calcium, carbon and oxygen, and their ratio also is given 10:3:12. Now we have to get only the percentage of carbon. Okay, only the percentage of carbon you have to find out. So first of all write down. So calcium, that is given in the question. First of all we should write that calcium is to carbon is to oxygen. What is that ratio given? 10:3:12. Okay, means from this we can get 10 parts carbon, 10 part calcium, 3 part carbon and 12 part oxygen. Okay, so first of all I told we must find the total number of parts. Okay, so as to get some one percentage of any part, we need the total number of parts. So first of all we will calculate total number of parts will be equal to First part of the ratio is having 10 plus second part of the ratio is 3 and third part of the ratio is 12. Okay. Now how much it will come? 12 plus 3, 15. 15 plus 10, 25. Okay. Now we have calculated total number of parts and also we are having number of part of each of them, of the calcium, of the carbon and of the oxygen. Now read the question. Which percentage they are asking? Percentage of carbon in the chalk. So we have to calculate percentage of carbon in the chalk. How much percentage of carbon is there in the chalk? So here, first of all, carbon, how many parts of carbon is there? Carbon, how many parts? 3 parts. Out of the total is how much? 25 parts. So carbon is having 3 parts out of 25 parts. And as we have to convert into percentage, so we have to multiply by 100. Okay, now you cancel this one. 25 ones are 25, 4s are 100. Now 4 into 3, how much? 12. That will come 12%. So 12% of carbon it is there in the chalk. Okay, now moving to the second part. Moving to the second part of the question. So how much carbon is present? We already know. How many part of carbon is there? Also we know. So in the second part, it has been asked if in a stick of chalk, carbon is 3 gram. Mass of the carbon is given. 3 gram of carbon is present. What is the weight of the chalk stick? Now you have to find the total weight of the chalk stick. We know only the carbon amount. Carbon weight we are knowing. But we have to know the weight of the whole chalk. So how to find out? So whatever we don't know, we will let that as x. So you know how to do that type of sums. Let the weight of the chalk stick be x. Let the weight of the chalk stick be x. As we don't know that, we are considering that be x. Okay. Now we know how much amount of chalk is there, and we also know the percentage of chalk. So we will use that percentage of carbon in the chalk and the amount of chalk to find out the total weight of the chalk. We know that 12% carbon is there in the chalk. 12% of the whole chalk is the amount of the carbon. 12% of the whole chalk is the percentage of the carbon in the chalk, and that is equal to the amount of carbon, and that amount is 3 gram here, already given in the question. Okay, we have to use all the concept here. Okay, first we know amount of the carbon in the chalk, we know percentage of the amount in the percentage of carbon in the chalk, and we let the whole weight of the chalk be x. So 12% of the whole chalk is the amount of the carbon only. 12% is the percentage of carbon. So 12% of x will be the amount of carbon only, and that amount is already given in the question. Now can you solve this one? We have learned of means into, percentage means 12% means 12 by 100. That you know already. You have done in exercise 8.2. So now we will follow the method. 12% means 12 by 100. Of means into. x equals to 3. Okay, I'm not writing gram now. We will write later on. Now, I'm keeping x this side only because we have to find x. We are keeping on the left side only. Now, equals to. Now, 100 in the division form. So, we can take to the multiplication form with 3. We can multiply 100 with 3 after changing the sign, and 12 in the multiplication form with x. So, if we change the sign, it will go into the division part. Okay, clear? Now you can calculate easily. 3 ones are 3 fours are 12. Again you cancel. 4 ones are 4, 25s are 100. So x, how much it will come? 25 gram. So weight of the chalk is 25 gram. Out of which 3 gram is the weight of the carbon. Now it is clear? Once again I am repeating how to find the total weight of the chalk. First of all, we have to let the total weight of the chalk be x. Now we know what is the percentage of carbon. Also we know the amount of carbon. So 12% of x will be the amount of carbon, and that amount of carbon is already given in the question, that is 3 gram. Now this thing we will do in mathematical form. We know all the meaning. So 12% means 12 by 100. Of means into x equals to 3. Now we are changing side, then x will come as 3 into 100 whole divided by 12. And if we do the solution, it will come x equal to 25 gram. Therefore, you can write the amount, the weight of the chalk stick is 25 gram. Okay, this is clear. So how to convert each part of the ratio into percentage, that we have learned. From there, how to solve any word problems we got. Okay, so in this way we will convert ratio into percentage. Next we are going to do to find the increase or decrease percent. We already know increase amount, how much it has been increased. You know how to find. Just the subtraction you have to do. Similarly, how much decrease is there? Subtraction. By subtraction, you can find out. Now we will learn increase or decrease percentage. So now we are going to do increase or decrease percentage. We know how to find the increase amount, how much increase, how much decrease. We know that one, how to find out. Take for example, in a test, you have scored, your score was 5. Okay. In the second test, test 2, your score equals to 8. So obviously you can see there is increase in the score. There is increase in the score. If your score initially 8, now 5, there will be decrease in the score. So I am taking this into consideration, this one. Okay, test 1, your score was 5 and now your score is 8. Okay, so there obviously increase in the score. So how much that increase? How much that increase? We will do 8 minus 5. 3 marks increases from test 1 to test 2. Up to this we know. Similarly, we can find the decrease. If the decrease, something decrease in score or decrease in something is there. Okay. So this one we know how to find increase, how to find decrease. Now how to calculate the percentage? Since here it is increasing. Okay. So we will be finding increase percentage or percentage increase. Okay, increase percentage or percentage increase, whatever you can tell. Okay, we know how to find increase and decrease. Now, how to find increase percentage or decrease percentage? If there is increment or increase, we are going to find increase percentage. If there is decrease, we are going to find decrease percentage. Okay, so how to find increase percent in this case? So first of all, we have to write what is the amount of increase. The increased amount, by how much it has been increased, divide by the initial amount. Initially how much it was. Okay, increase amount by initial amount means increase amount means how much increase was there. Initial amount means what was the score or what was the quantity initially, and we are finding percentage, so we have to multiply by 100. So how to find increase percentage? Increase amount by initial amount into 100. So in this case, how we can find out increase percentage of marks? So increase amount how much? By how much the marks increases? By 3 marks. What was the initial mark? In the test 1, that was the initial mark. Okay, based on this only we are calculating the increment we are calculating. So initial amount was 5 and we have to calculate percentage. You have to multiply by 100. So you can easily calculate 5 1s are 5 2s are 10, 0. So 3 2s are 6, 0. So 60% increase is there in his or her mark or his score. Okay. So increase percentage we calculate in this way. Increase amount by initial amount into 100. Okay. Similarly, we can find the decrease percentage. Similarly, we can find the decrease percentage. Can anybody try? Decrease percentage will be decrease percentage or percentage of decrease will be when there will be decrease, that time only we can find out decrease percentage. In case of increase, we cannot find decrease percentage. Okay, that should be taken care of. So decrease percentage means the decrease amount by initial amount or initial quantity, anything amount or quantity you can write, and percentage we are calculating into 100. So in this way we calculate increase or decrease percentage. Now we are going to solve problems so that it will be more clear to you. Okay. So here is the question. Okay. The population of the city decreased from 25,000 to 24,500. So population of the city is decreasing from 25,000 to 24,500. Okay. Find the percentage decrease. Since decrease amount is there, so they have asked to find the percentage decrease. So what we know? We know decrease percentage means decrease amount divide by initial amount into 100. So first of all, we should write what is the initial population. Initial population how much? Initial population of the city 25,000. Okay. Now finally it is decreasing and finally the population becoming how much? Final population, it is becoming 24,500. Okay, it is decreasing. So what is the amount of decrease? Decreased population equals to decreased population how much? We have to just subtract 25,000 minus 24,500. That will come how much? 500. That will come 500. So amount of decrease we have calculated. 500 people are decreasing, okay, in that city. Now, how to find decrease percentage? You know, decrease percentage equals to decreased population divide by I told initial amount we have to take, means initial population and percentage we are calculating, so into 100. Now you put the values. Now you can put the values and get the answer. Decreased population, how much? How much population is decreasing? 500. Initially the population, how much? 25,000, 25,000 that is. And multiplied by 100. So as to get the percentage. So we can cancel zeros here. So 3 zeros we can cancel. Now it is remaining 50 by 25. 50 by 25 means 25 ones are 25 twos are. So 2%. There is 2% decrease. There is 2% decrease in the population of the city. So you understood how to find the decrease percentage? Okay. Now we will do one sum on increase percentage. So now, Arun bought a car for rupees 3,50,000. The next year, the price went up to 3,70,000. Means that year the price was 3,50,000, and the next year only the price went up to 3,70,000. So there is increase in the amount. So we have to find out what is the percentage of price increase. So how to do? Same way we will do. I hope you have already learned how to do and you are doing also. So first of all, what was the initial amount of the car? Initially, car price equals to rupees 3,50,000. Next year only, that is finally, car price equals to how much? It increased by some amount and it is of the amount 3,70,000. 3,70,000. Okay. Now we know how to find out decrease percent. We know how to find out increase percent. Same way we have to follow. So as we have to find increase is there. Increase in the amount of the car is there. So first of all, we have to find out what is the increase amount. So increase amount equals to increase amount how much? Rupees 3,70,000 minus the amount, it was previously 3,50,000. It will come rupees 20,000. It will come rupees 20,000. Okay. Now we will find out the percentage increase. Percentage increase. Percentage increase means we know increase amount or increased price or increase amount, you can write, divide by initial price. initially the price of the car, initial price, and as we have to calculate the percentage, we have to multiply by 100. So now you put the values. Increase price how much? By how much the price is increasing? Price increased by 20,000. Okay. And initial price was 3,50,000. Okay. Into 100. We are cancelling zeros now. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 zeros cancelled. Okay. Now coming 200 by 35. 200 divided by 35. Cancelling in the table of 5. 5 7s are 35. 5 4s are 20. 0. Okay. 40 by 7. Now you divide 40 by 7. How much it will come? You do by yourself. 40 by 7 it will come. We can do here. 40 divided by 7. 7 5s are 35. Remainder will come 5. So you can write that as 5 whole 5 by 7 percentage. 5 whole 5 by 7 percentage. Okay. So in this way we calculate increase percentage and decrease percentage. Now there are some questions for homework. You try at home. Hope you will be able to do. Okay. Now let me provide few questions over this. Okay. We have done 2 topics today. Ratio to percentage conversion and increase and decrease percentage. Okay. So there are some questions for you. First of all, first question, convert each part of the ratio to percentage. Each part of the ratio you have to convert into percentage. So first one given, the ratio 1:4. Okay. First one ratio 1:4. Second one given 1:2:5. So this each part of the ratio you have to convert into percentage. Second question, to make idlis, we need 2 parts rice and 1 part urad dal. To make idlis, we need 2 parts rice and 1 part urad dal. So first question is that, what is the ratio of rice to urad dal? What is the ratio of rice to urad dal? That ratio you have to write down. What is the ratio of rice to mixture? Rice to mixture ratio you have to write down. Then in the third part you have to calculate the percentage of rice. You have to calculate the percentage of rice in the mixture. Okay. How much percentage of rice is there in the mixture, that you have to calculate. So there you need the percentage, there you need the ratio concept. How to convert ratio into percentage. So ratio you must know, then only you can convert into percentage. Fourth part, similarly you have to calculate the percentage of urad dal in the mixture. Okay. This is now third and fourth question. Third question, a school team won 4 games last year. A school team won 4 games last year. But this year, the school team won 5 games. Calculate the increase percentage. So, number of game won already given, last year 4 games, this year 5 games. So, you have to calculate the increase percentage because the number of game won is increasing this year. Okay. Fourth question, the number of illiterate person in a country decreased from 150 lakhs to 100 lakhs in 10 years. The number of illiterate person is decreasing from 150 lakhs to 100 lakhs in 10 years. And you have to find out the decrease percentage or the percentage of decrease. So I am repeating the question. The number of illiterate person in a country decreased from 150 lakhs to 100 lakhs in 10 years. What is the percentage of decrease? Okay, this all of you try to do these questions. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 questions are there. Try to do. Okay. Today only 9th of July. Today only you complete this homework. Okay. Because daily we are having the homework on different topics. It will be better if you complete that homework in that particular day only. Okay. So today we have learned ratio to percentage conversion. We have to convert each part of the ratio into percentage. That we have learned. We have learned how to get the increase percentage, how to calculate the decrease percentage. Next day we are going to do the other rest part of the exercise 8.3 that deals with cost price, selling price, loss, profit percentage, loss percentage. Okay, that we will do in the next class. Okay, thank you then.